We fell asleep angry and woke up holding each other, while pale sunrise crossed the bed, like our bodies emotionally forgot all the painful things we said. Now every cold unfinished argument feels heavier than before, because love once survived quietly behind that bedroom door. The fight started over nothing really. Dirty dishes, stress, bad days. But emotionally underneath the surface lived exhaustion, fear and pain. You stood crying near the kitchen, voice low, shaking through the rain, saying, why does emotionally loving me always feel this hard to maintain? Later silence filled the apartment, heavy as concrete in the dark. You turned away beneath the blankets, like emotionally guarding your heart. Funny how emotionally wounded people punish themselves before anyone else, pretending distance somehow protects them from needing help. Even angry, your body still emotionally searched for mine. We fell asleep angry and woke up holding each other, still burning through my veins. Every sleepless rainy sunrise now carries your pain, and every tangled pair of bed sheets still echoes through my chest, because emotionally attached people reach for each other unconsciously at rest. Morning sunlight crossed your cheekbones, soft gold through exhausted gray. Your hand wrapped tightly around my hoodie, like emotionally begging me to stay. And honestly, that tiny moment emotionally destroyed me more than every screaming midnight argument we survived before. You woke slowly, realizing softly how close our bodies moved in sleep, then laughed through tears against my shoulder, voice emotionally cracked and weak, saying maybe part of us still loves each other more than pride. And honestly, I still hear that sentence every sleepless night inside. We emotionally hurt each other often, but even sleeping, we still searched for warmth. We fell asleep angry and woke up holding each other, and part of me stayed too, inside sleepless storm-filled bedroom mornings, painted black and blue. Though years continue moving onward, one truth still remains. I still emotionally reach across the bed whenever cold dawn rain remains. Even unconscious, you still emotionally chose me. You asked if I still loved you during the commercial break, while frozen pizza cooled nearby, and TV light flickered across your tired face, like sadness trying not to cry. Now every half-empty living room feels colder than before, because heartbreak once sat quietly across our apartment floor. The show kept playing in the background, laughter tracks beneath the rain, but emotion Emotionally something heavy had already filled the space. You sat curled beneath the blanket, eyes fixed somewhere past the screen, like somebody emotionally bracing for words they didn't wanna hear between. And softly, almost accidentally, you asked it through the dim blue light, do you still emotionally love me? Or are we just surviving nights? Voice low enough to emotionally cut straight through my chest and spine. Because honestly, the saddest questions always sound quietest in life sometimes. Relationships rarely emotionally collapse dramatically. Usually they fade inside ordinary evenings. You asked if I still loved you during the commercial break, still burning through my veins. Every sleepless television midnight now carries your pain, and every pale exhausted silence still echoes through my chest. Because emotionally distant lovers fear honesty the best. I remember staring at the carpet, too emotionally afraid to lie. 'Cause somewhere deep beneath exhaustion, we both already knew why. Love hadn't disappeared completely, it just emotionally changed shape into two tired people sharing space while slowly drifting away. Then suddenly you started smiling softly, the saddest smile I've ever seen, like somebody emotionally watching their whole future split at seams. And honestly, no screaming argument could emotionally hurt like that. Just your low, exhausted whisper inside an ordinary flat. You didn't emotionally want reassurance, you wanted the truth. That's why I still hear your voice. You asked if I still loved you during the commercial break, and part of me stayed too inside sleepless dim-lit apartment nights, painted gray and blue. Though years continue moving onward, one truth still remains. I still emotionally freeze during silence, whenever soft TV rain remains. The commercial ended eventually, but emotionally neither of us moved. You kissed me like you were angry at yourself, hands trembling against her skin, like desire and self-destruction were emotionally tangled within. Now every violent midnight romance feels darker than before, because chaos once tasted beautiful behind your black eyeliner slightly ruined, whiskey burning through your breath, music shaking through the floorboards like a warning close to death. You pulled me suddenly through the hallway toward the bedroom without words, like emotionally running from something too painful to be heard. Funny how damaged people love hardest when emotionally close to collapse. Like heartbreak itself creates hunger inside emotional gaps. You kiss me low and desperately, almost painfully sincere, like somebody emotionally terrified of needing someone near. You didn't emotionally want comfort, you wanted escape. You kissed me like you were angry at yourself, still burning through my veins. Every sleepless toxic midnight now carries your pain, and every trembling pair of fingertips still echoes through my chest. Because emotionally broken people love hardest when distressed. And suddenly you stopped and whispered, "Why do you emotionally stay with me?" Voice low enough to sound dangerous on the dim red balcony. And honestly, beneath the tension, you looked heartbreakingly scared, like somebody emotionally certain nobody could truly care. Last summer someone kissed me softly inside another neon room, but nothing emotionally carried your self-destructive doom. Because nobody since then has touched me like surviving pain through skin, the way emotionally damaged people do when they're terrified within. You weren't emotionally trying to hurt me, you were emotionally trying to outrun yourself. You kissed me like you were angry at yourself, and part of me stayed too inside sleepless red lit apartment nights painted black and blue. Though years continue moving onward, one truth still remains: nobody ever emotionally ruined me quite like your rain. You kissed like somebody emotionally drowning, and I let you pull me under. We stayed in bed, listening to ambulance sirens, cutting slowly through the rain, while your fingers traced invisible circles across my shaking veins. Now every distant midnight siren feels heavier than before, because mortality once breathed beside me inside that bedroom storm. Your apartment smelled like cigarettes and lavender mixed together, Streetlights trembling through thin curtains against exhausted weather. You rested silently beside me, head buried near my throat, like emotionally hiding from the world inside that tiny home. Sirens echo through downtown softly, somewhat distant in the storm. You whispered, do you ever think about how fragile people are? Voice low enough emotionally to completely stop my breath, like sadness itself had finally started speaking about death. We weren't afraid of dying. We were afraid emotionally of losing each other. We stayed in bed, listened to ambulance sirens, still burning through my veins. Every sleepless urban midnight now carries your pain, and every distant flashing red light still echoes through my chest. Because emotionally damaged people fear impermanence the best. You asked softly, promise me someday if I emotionally disappear, then stopped halfway through the sentence like the words themselves brought fear. I pulled your freezing body closer, rain exploding near the glass, and honestly for one impossible second I thought love might emotionally last. Last winter sirens crossed downtown again, outside another lonely room. I lay awake staring at the ceiling while darkness filled with doom. And suddenly your tired expression returned sharply through the rain, like memory itself still breathes inside unresolved pain. You held me tighter during sirens, like emotionally trying to keep me alive. We stayed in bed, listening to ambulance sirens, and part of me stayed too, inside sleepless storm-filled bedrooms, painted black and blue. Though years continue moving onward, one truth still remains. I still stop breathing for a second whenever distant sirens rain. You looked emotionally terrified of time, and honestly, so was I. You broke down crying in the middle of IKEA, under artificial yellow light, while couples walk past pushing carts slowly, completely unaware of your fight. empty showroom feels colder than before, because heartbreak once collapsed quietly between fake kitchen floors. We argued softly near the bedroom section about nothing serious at first, just exhausted little frustration, emotionally making everything worse. You kept staring at display apartments like somebody emotionally lost, asking do normal people really live without feeling constantly exhausted. Then suddenly your breathing changed there, hands trembling near your face, like anxiety emotionally ambushed you inside that crowded place. Funny how public breakdowns happen at the strangest points in life, not during tragedies or funerals, but fake kitchens under lights. You weren't crying about furniture, you were emotionally drowning already. You broke down crying in the middle of IKEA, still burning through my veins. Every giant fluorescent hallway now carries your pain, and every staged apartment silence still echoes through my chest, because emotionally exhausted people can collapse while buying shelves. I pulled you quietly toward the warehouse, away from strangers and display beds. You kept apologizing over and over, voice emotionally shaking through your breath, saying I don't know what's happened lately, low enough to emotionally destroy me there, like your whole nervous system finally couldn't pretend not to care. Last month walking through another showroom, cold lighting against my skin, I saw some exhausted couple arguing softly near fake plants and medicine. And suddenly a ruined mascara returned sharply through my head, like memory itself still waits there between artificial beds. Modern loneliness looks strange sometimes, people emotionally falling apart, buying furniture. You broke down crying in the middle of IKEA, and part of me stayed too, inside giant artificial living rooms, painted gold and blue. Though years continue moving onward, one truth still remains, I still emotionally freeze a little under fluorescent rain. You whispered I'm embarrassed while emotionally collapsing in public. softly on my chest, while rain moved quietly through the darkness, and the whole world finally rested. Now every sleepless midnight silence feels emptier than before, because peace once breathed slowly behind my bedroom door. Your breathing slowed against my sweater, warm hands wrapped around my side, street lights drifting through the curtains like exhausted rivers outside. You always set my heartbeat somehow, emotionally calmed your mind, like hearing somebody alive beside you, made the loneliness unwind. I stayed awake much longer, watching tiny movements in your sleep. Funny how emotionally fragile humans become when trust grows deep. Back then loving you felt simple, soft as rainfall through the dark, before heartbreak turned our apartment into separate lonely hearts. You trusted my heartbeat more than silence. That responsibility still hurts. You fell asleep, listening to my heartbeat still burning through my veins. Every pale exhausted midnight now carries your pain, and every soft unconscious movement still echoes through my chest, because emotionally damaged people remember safety best. Last spring somebody rested briefly near my shoulder after wine, and suddenly your sleepy breathing emotionally returned to mine. Not because I still belong there or expect your voice again, but because physical tenderness leaves echoes underneath the skin. Maybe that's why heartbreak lingers inside nerve and blood and bone, because emotionally surviving someone doesn't happen overnight alone. Still nobody since emotionally listened to my heartbeat quite the same, like you were trying softly to memorize my pain. You slept peacefully beside me while I stayed awake, emotionally loving you. You fell asleep, listening to my heartbeat, and part of me stayed too, inside sleepless rainy apartment nights, painted black and blue. Though years continue moving onward, one truth still remains. I still place my hand against my chest whenever midnight rain remains. You said my heartbeat sounded safe. Nobody ever said that again. We shared one umbrella through the entire storm, while taxis blurred beneath the rain. Your cold fingers wrapped around my wrist, like emotionally holding pain. Now every overcrowded rainy sidewalk feels colder than before, because closeness once survived quietly inside a thunderstorm. Water rushed through city gutters, neon melting on the street. Your shoulder pressed against my jacket, heartbeat trembling through the beat. Wind kept trying hard to steal the umbrella from my hands, but somehow underneath that chaos, the whole world emotionally relaxed. You laughed softly when against your face. And honestly, no luxury memory could emotionally replace that freezing walk through midnight traffic with your body near my side. Funny how love feels strongest when survival and warmth collide. We were completely soaked, but emotionally alive. We shared one umbrella through the entire storm, still burning through my veins. Every sleepless rainy afternoon now carries your name, and every flicker of neon water still echoes through my chest. Because emotionally lonely people remember warmth the best. At one red light you pulled me closer without even realizing why. Like your body emotionally trusted mine. Before you guarded mine, you whispered, promise me someday we won't emotionally disappear. Voice low enough to sound dangerous through the rain against my ear. Last winter crossing downtown alone, umbrella shaking in the storm. I saw two strangers laughing softly, trying desperately to stay warm. And instantly a soaked silhouette returned sharply through the rain. Like memory itself still walks beside me whenever storms remain. We weren't walking anywhere important. That's why it emotionally mattered. We shared one umbrella through the entire storm, and part of me stayed too. Inside, sleepless, flooded midnight streets, painted gray and blue. Though years continue, moving onward, one truth still remains. I still walk slower through the city whenever cold rain remains. You kept moving closer under the umbrella, like emotionally hiding from the world. You started dancing alone in the kitchen after midnight, bare feet sliding through pale light, while old jazz echoed through the apartment and rain consumed the night. Now every sleepless kitchen silence feels emptier than before, because beauty once moved slowly across those wooden floors. You thought I wasn't watching from the hallway, wine glass hanging from your hand, hair messy from the storm outside, eyes emotionally distant again. Street lights painted gold across your shoulders, music trembling through the sink. And honestly, you look like sadness, trying beautifully not to sink. You swayed softly near the refrigerator, like somebody emotionally elsewhere. Not performing, not pretending, changes people into accidental art, especially when loneliness starts leaking quietly through the heart. You looked emotionally free for a second, then the sadness returned to your eyes. You started dancing alone in the kitchen after midnight, still burning through my veins. Every lonely, sleepless apartment now carries your pain, and every old soul record spinning still echoes through my chest. Because emotionally broken people sometimes dance instead of rest. Then suddenly you noticed me watching and laughed softly through the wine, saying, "Come save me from myself tonight." Voice low enough to ruin my mind. So I crossed slowly through the darkness, pulled your shaking body near, and for one impossible moment we emotionally disappeared. Last autumn, another old song played inside some downtown crowded bar. A stranger started dancing slowly alone beneath dim neon scars, and instantly your silhouette returned, sharp enough to stop my breath. The way damaged people sometimes glow, closest emotionally to death. You dance like somebody emotionally escaping, not celebrating. That's why I never forgot it. You started dancing alone in the kitchen after midnight, and part of me stayed too, inside sleepless rainy apartment nights, painted black and blue. Though years continue moving onward, one truth still remains. I still stop breathing for a second whenever slow jazz rain remains. You look beautiful, emotionally falling apart, and that terrified me. You called me crying from the grocery store parking lot, while shopping carts rolled through the rain, saying you suddenly felt emotionally empty for no explainable reason again. Now every fluorescent supermarket midnight feels colder than before, because loneliness once found you outside automatic doors. Your voice cracks softly through the speaker, car engine humming underneath, like somebody emotionally drowning, trying carefully to breathe. You kept apologizing quietly between uneven shattered sighs, saying, "I know this sounds ridiculous, I just emotionally don't feel alive." Listening silently, rain pressing hard against my room. Funny how modern loneliness arrives in parking lots afternoon. People pushing carts around you, completely emotionally unaware that your hole in the world was collapsing inside fluorescent air. Some breakdowns don't happen dramatically. They happen buying groceries alone. You call me crying from the grocery store parking lot, still burning through my veins. Every sleepless suburban midnight now carries your pain, and every rolling shopping cart still echoes through my chest. Because emotionally exhausted people can collapse during the smallest stress. You finally whispered, can you just stay on the phone a while? Voice low enough emotionally to completely break my mind. So I talked about random useless things, traffic, movies, weather, songs, anything to emotionally remind you you weren't alone too long. Last winter after another hard shift, I parked outside some grocery chain, watching strangers load their trunks slowly under freezing rain. And suddenly your shaking breathing returned sharply through my chest, like memory itself still waits there where sadness learned to rest. You didn't need solutions that night. You needed somebody emotionally present. You call me crying from the grocery store parking lot, and part of me stayed too. Inside sleepless suburban evenings, painted gray and blue. Though years continue moving onward, one truth still remains. I still answer late night calls softly whenever cold rain remains. You kept saying, I'm sorry, while emotionally begging not to feel alone. We got drunk and talked about death on the rooftop, while helicopters crossed the sky. And somehow your low exhausted voice made mortality feel alive. Now every sleepless rooftop midnight feels heavier than before, 'cause vulnerability once sat beside me near the edge above the storm. Cheap whiskey burning through our throats there, cold wind moving through your hair. The city glowing underneath us, emotionally unaware. You smoke slowly near the railing, black boots balancing near the side, looking emotionally fearless but unbearably tired inside. You ask quietly, do you think humans ever emotionally accept they'll die? Voice low enough to sound dangerous underneath the neon sky. Funny how intoxicated people sometimes speak the deepest truth. When alcohol dissolves the armor built throughout their youth, we weren't really discussing death, we were discussing fear. We got drunk and talked about death on the rooftop, still haunting me tonight. Every lonely urban skyline now carries your light, and every passing helicopter still burns beneath my skin, because existential conversations never fully end. Then suddenly you look toward me, eyes darker than the rain, and whispered, honestly, I think I'm more scared emotionally of change. That sentence hit harder somehow than everything before, 'cause beneath all the philosophy, you just wanted warmth and more. Last summer, standing on another rooftop, music drifting through the night, some stranger started talking loudly about purpose, fear, and life. But nobody emotionally sounded like your tired midnight tone. Low, rough, almost breaking slightly, like sadness made from stone. You sounded strongest discussing death, and weakest discussing loneliness. We got drunk and talked about death on the rooftop, and part of me stayed too inside sleepless urban conversations, painted black and blue, though years continue moving onward. One truth still remains, I still think about your questions whenever cold night rain remains. You laughed after saying something terrifying. That's how I knew you were hurting. You sat on the bathroom floor wearing my hoodie, mascara fading under neon light, while cold tiles held your exhausted body through another anxious night. Now every half-lit apartment bathroom feels colder than before, because heartbreak once breathed quietly across that bathroom floor. Still running somewhere softly, steam drifting near the mirror frame. Your knees pulled tightly to your chest there, like emotionally hiding from pain. Rain hammered hard against the windows, distant sirens crossed downtown, and somehow the entire apartment felt like it was emotionally drowning down. You whispered, I'm so tired of pretending that I'm emotionally okay. Voice low enough to crack my heartbeat, halfway through what you tried to say. Funny how strong people collapse differently. Not loud, not dramatic, not wild, just sitting silently in oversized clothes, looking heartbreakingly tired. The saddest people rarely scream, they apologize for hurting quietly. On the bathroom bar wearing my hoodie, still burning through my veins. Every sleepless storm-filled midnight now carries your pain, and every cold ceramic surface still echoes through my chest, because emotionally broken people need softness more than rest. I sat beside you without speaking, the bathtub side. 'Cause honestly some kinds of sadness can't emotionally be advised. You rested your head against my shoulder, hands trembling near your knees, like somebody trying emotionally not to completely leave. Then suddenly you started laughing softly at absolutely nothing there. That exhausted kind of laughter built from too much despair. And honestly that sound still follows every winter after dark, like grief itself learned how to echo inside my heart. You looked smallest that night, not physically, emotionally, like life had been too loud for too long. You sat on the bathroom floor wearing my hoodie, and part of me stayed too, inside dim, exhausted midnight rooms, painted black and blue. Though years continue moving onward, one truth still remains. I still think about your tired eyes whenever heavy rain remains. You kept saying sorry while emotionally falling apart. You watched me like you already missed me before goodbye even arrived. That part of you emotionally knew we wouldn't survive. Now every lingering stare at midnight feels heavier than before, because sadness once looked beautiful standing near your door. Sat quietly near the window, rain sliding slowly down the glass, your wine untouched beside the candle, while old jazz records passed. But something strange lived in your silence, heavy underneath your eyes, like somebody already grieving, something still alive. You kept looking at me differently, softly, painfully too long, like memorizing tiny details before they disappeared and gone. Funny how emotionally sensitive people feel endings before they start, like the nervous system catches cracks earlier than the heart. You already looked lonely beside me, even my holding my hand. You watched me like you already missed me, still haunting me tonight. Every pale, exhausted apartment now carries your light, and every pair of emotionally tired eyes still burns beneath my skin, because grief sometimes arrives early before the loss begins. Then suddenly you ask quietly, promise me you'll remember me kindly. Voice low enough to emotionally break everything inside me silently. And honestly the way you asked it made my whole chest ache with fear, like some part of your soul already knew our ending waited near. Last winter somebody looked at me across another dim lit room, with that exact same wounded softness that predicts emotional doom. And instantly your face returned again, sharp enough to stop my breath. The way love sometimes looks most beautiful closest to death. You weren't looking at me lovingly, only temporarily. That's what destroyed me. Watch me like you already miss me, and part of me stay too. Inside sleepless, rainy apartment nights, painted gray and blue. Though years continue moving onward, one truth still remains: nobody ever looked at me again. Like love mixed gently with pain, you started missing me before I even left. We kissed in the bathroom while the party fell apart outside. Voices crashing through the walls, while blue neon flickered on your lipstick, and alcohol drowned the halls. Now every overcrowded house party feels colder than before, because intimacy once hid from chaos behind a locked bathroom door. Someone screams somewhere downstairs loudly, music trembling through the floor. Broken glasses near the kitchen, rain blowing through the balcony door. But inside that tiny bathroom, everything emotionally slowed. Steam and perfume in the mirror, while your breathing moved close. You pressed me softly toward the sink there, hands cold against my neck, like the whole collapsing world outside could emotionally wait instead. Funny how desire feels strongest when surrounded by collapse. Like damaged people search for warmth exactly where the chaos cracks. The world outside sounded violent, but inside that room, you looked peaceful. We kissed in the bathroom while the party fell apart outside, still burning through my veins. Every sleepless neon midnight now carries your name, and every mirror covered in fingerprints still echoes through my chest. Because temporary love feels dangerous when reality needs rest. You whispered, let's stay here forever, half choking through drunken breath. And honestly, beneath the blue light, I almost emotionally said yes. Your eyeliner slightly ruined, your heartbeat shaking through your coat, like somebody emotionally drowning, trying hard enough to float. Then somebody knocked aggressively, laughing loudly through the door, and suddenly the spell between us couldn't survive anymore. Funny how certain moments vanish the second reality appears. Still I remember your expression clearly, years later through the beers. The party ended before sunrise, but emotionally, I'm still inside that bathroom with you. We kissed in the bathroom while the party fell apart outside, and part of me stayed too inside was collapsing, but your lips felt calm somehow. You lit a cigarette, we're shaking hands on the fire escape, while thunder crawled across the sky. And somehow your silence sounded louder than people screaming nearby. Now every cold apartment rooftop feels emptier than before, 'cause broken beauty once stood trembling outside your bedroom door. Rainwater drip from rusted railings onto alley lights below. Your oversized black leather jacket moves slowly in a storm. You stare down at the sleeping city like it emotionally betrayed your trust. Smoke floating around your cheekbones, soft as loneliness and dust. I asked softly what happened tonight, but you laughed without a smile, like somebody exhausted by surviving. Far too hard for far too wild. Funny how emotionally damaged people master hiding pain in style, until their hands start shaking quietly when nobody watches a while. Some people don't ask for help, they leak sadness through tiny movements. You lit a cigarette, we're shaking hands on the fire escape, still burning through my veins. Every lonely storm-filled midnight now carries your pain, and every flicker of orange fire still echoes through my chest, because heartbreak always looks human when exhaustion strips the rest. You whispered, I don't think anybody really knows me anymore. Voice low enough to emotionally cut straight through the storm. And honestly, beneath the thunder, you sounded unbearably tired, like someone carrying invisible damage, too heavy to survive. Then suddenly you started crying, quiet enough to almost miss. Mascara bleeding through the rainfall, like shadows across your lips. I pulled you close beside the railing, cold wind cutting through the night. And for one impossible second, I thought love might fix a life. You look strongest at parties and weakest under thunder. That contradiction still destroys me. You lit a cigarette, we're shaking hands on the fire escape, and part of me stayed too, inside a rain-soaked urban silence, painted black and blue. Though years continue moving onward, one truth still remains. I still think about your trembling hands whenever heavy rain remains. You said you were fine that night. Your hands told the truth instead.